Greetings, gentlemen, ladies. What's going on? In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 daily success habits that can make you a lot more money. Okay, so before you know who I am, my name is ASM Al-Mamun. Well, before you know who I am, you know who I am, ASM Al-Mamun. And I love talking about success, I love talking about money, and I love talking about the internet business, the online business, and how it can make anyone a ton of money like it did for me, okay, and allowed me to quit my job. So in this video, I'm going to share with you these habits that I've learned from other successful people, millionaires, billionaires, six-figure earners, mostly millionaires, okay, and billionaires, and how I have tried them. Not only have I tried them, I have embodied them, and I have basically tattooed them into my life so that it became my habit. And by following these habits, it allowed me to make more money. Okay. So I want to share that with you. And you can, if you try it, I guarantee it, if you try it, it can truly change your life. So if you like any of these things and you resonate with it, hit the like button on this video and make a comment down below and let me know which one is hardest for you. Okay. So let's get into it. These are the habits that if you follow every single day, like I said, and if you really do this, like as if you need to go to the bathroom every morning, okay? If you really follow this, then your success is inevitable, okay? So let's get into it. So here's the 6 habits, and I wrote this down. These are mainly for me. This is what I do, and so if you do it, you're gonna have the success as well. Number one is sleep early. Okay, this is one of the biggest success habits that I found, and it has helped me. It has helped a lot of other people make a ton of money. Okay, and it's because of sleeping early. Here's the thing. Okay, there is nothing good that happens between a certain period of time. You know, late night, there's nothing good happens. Unless you're working late night, there's really nothing good that happens. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go hang out with friends, okay. You're gonna go to the lounge, okay. You're wasting your time a lot of those times. And a lot of those times, what happened for me is I used to go out and hang out with friends, and after a little bit, I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm wasting time. There's nothing fruitful with that. And so, because we don't sleep early, what happens is we end up wasting time because there's nothing productive that happens between like 8 p.m. to like 12 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m. There's really nothing productive that happens unless you're working, okay? And so that's really like when the whole world is hanging out, chilling, Netflix, doing all those things. And if you can capitalize that time and make it into something that is productive, then you can end up making more money. Because as we all know, we all have the same hours in a day, 24 hours. So it's about how we use it and how we, manage that time and manage ourselves in that time that that's how we are able to get ahead in life, right? Billionaires, Jeff Bezos, all these guys, they had 24 hours. But how are they so far ahead of the rest of us? Because they use their time differently. And so when you decide to sleep early as a daily success habit, you are not only eliminating the the bad things or the unfruitful things that you probably do or that we do. We are not only eliminating that, but we're also getting a benefit as a return, and you understand how that happens. Okay, so if you do that, then you're not going to hang out and chill. You're not going to go and watch TV. You're not going to end up watching shows and stuff like that, because those are unfruitful things. Because you're going to have to go to sleep early because you want to make a lot of money, right? Hit the like button if you want to make a lot of money. Okay, sleeping early is actually the hardest thing that I've always had to face, and sleeping in general is something I've always had to face. And this is something when I embodied it, it allowed me to make a lot more money. And when I, really made it serious for myself. Okay, and so what I would recommend for you to do to really make this a habit is start a challenge. And so when I first started, I did a 101-day challenge of waking up at 4:30 a.m. If I wanted to wake up at 4:30, I knew I needed to sleep early. Okay, and I went straight to like day 60 or something like that. So I did pretty good, and then I fell off. Okay, so but I was very happy with myself that I went all the way up to 60 days. Okay, so for myself, and what I recommend you to do as well is write it down, and I have it written down. Write it down, and then write your routine out. Right? It's all successes in the routine, success in the habits. And if you have those habits and those routine, then it starts to snowball. Okay, too many of us give up right before we see success. Success comes by being consistent, by being persistent, by being disciplined, by building that momentum, and eventually that snowball turns into an avalanche. Okay, so for myself, I said number one is success habit for myself that I saw really contributed to a lot of money is sleeping early. And my schedule that will start this Tuesday is I'll be sleeping from 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. anytime between that time, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. And I'll be waking up at 2 a.m. Okay, so I'll be sleeping at 8 p.m. So that's me sleeping early because I know at that time there's nothing like I don't feel productive anymore because I've worked through the day and I'm really just wasting time. And if I go hang out with friends, after a while, I was like, what am I doing? So I feel like I'm wasting time because I have so much to give to the world and I have so much to accomplish. And I feel like I'm left behind. So I need to get there. And like at the end of the day, I don't feel good. Okay, if I'm just wasting time. So I don't want to waste time. So I go and I what I'm going to be doing is sleeping at 8 p.m. And I've already done this like 2 weeks ago, and it works really well for me. That's why I said, you know what, this is a perfect time for me. I'm going to sleep at 8 p.m. Okay. And so that means no more watching TVs, no more shows, stuff like that. Okay. Number two. So that's habit, daily success habit number one, sleeping early every single day as a routine. Number two, success habit is waking up early. Wake up early. This is a huge thing. Okay. This is a huge thing. All the successful people like majority of them, right? They wake up super early. They wake up before the sun. They wake up at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. They wake up early, and there's a reason for that. And you can look at all the things. You can look at the mystics, right? You can look at all the philosophers. You can look at um, the successful people. You can look at millionaires. You can look at billionaires. You can look at everyone who has done anything in this world and produced something of greatness. Those people woke up early. And the reason why the early morning, there's a lot of juices in the early morning. It's so good. It's ripe, right? In that morning, it's so quiet. And you may say, oh, ASM, I know what you're saying, but I can make my room quiet. Yeah, you can. But you got to understand, we are all connected to the world. I know this is kind of weird, but we're connected to the world. And you'll see yourself when you wake up, if you wake up at 3 a.m. one day, and I'm sure you've had that once, you woke up at 3 a.m., you had to use the bathroom, right? Didn't you feel so calm? Didn't you feel so peace? Didn't you feel like everybody was sleeping? Even though you were living alone, like of course everybody, but the world was sleeping. The world was quiet. And you could sense that there's so much more to us than just like the physical body. There's something even beyond that. And we're able to feel things in the universe. Okay. And so when the world is sleeping, we are able to feel that. And there's actually a lot of power in that. If you're a Muslim, then at that time, early mornings, that's when God comes down, and he comes down to the first heaven. He's asking you, well, hey, what do you want? And you're able to ask him for what you want, and he says he fulfills it as long as it's good, right? So he fulfills it. So take advantage of that time. And so that's about the Hajj and stuff. Another thing, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So waking up early. And so what happens is in that time, you have a lot of time that's blessed, a lot of time that's productive, and a lot of time that's really allows you to push the needle and be very successful. So it helps you make a lot of money because what I found for myself, my ideal time is 3 a.m. to around 12 p.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. In that time, I've done this many times. In that time, I went from whatever I used to get done in a month when I first started, whatever I used to get done in a month, that 3 a.m. to 12 p.m., I got that done in one day when I first started because I was so lazy. I was so unproductive. And I used to never get anything done. And, I used to procrastinate. I used to be lazy. I used to delay things. I used to, make things harder than it should be. I used to do things for no reason. Okay, so it was a waste of time. And so when I realized this is how I can capitalize my time. Remember, we all had the same hours. It's about how we use those hours, 24 hours in a day, right? And so I was like, if I can use the 3 a.m. to 12 p.m. Uh, slot, and if I can get more done in that day than I used to get done in a month, why wouldn't I take that deal? Okay. So I took that deal, and that allowed me to make more money. And now I realize this is very powerful for me because what happens is when you wake up that early, your mind is fresh, your mind is energetic, your body is feeling good, and everything is quiet. You get more intuitive thoughts, you get more creative thoughts, you get more um, ideas to make more money, and you have more discipline, you have more willpower to go and attack that early in the morning. It's very blessed, and you could look at scientific research and stuff like that. There's a certain time that if you sleep, they call it positive sleep, and there's a certain time if you sleep, they call it negative sleep. The positive sleep is it's around like 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. or 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., something like that. That's positive sleep. That means when you sleep, it's counted as if you've slept double. Okay, it's counted as if you slept double, and it's in spiritually it's explained, and scientifically it's also explained. If you sleep at that time, it's your body, like the rejuvenation that you get is as if it's double. As if you slept that 4 hours, it's as if you slept 8 hours. Okay. However, if you sleep, let's say for example, when the sun is up, and you've had this example, like you slept during the day, did you feel rested? Sleeping during the day, is it anywhere near sleeping during during the night? It's not. It's not. And we're human beings. We're created to be out in the sun and sleep at night. That's how we were created. We have our natural circadian rhythm. If we remove all the computers, if we remove all the sun, all the artificial light, remove all of that, by the time the sun goes down, we're going to go to sleep. We're going to fall asleep. It's natural. So we need to go back to natural because there's benefit in that. There's power in that. There's force in that. There's miracles in that. Okay. So number one is sleeping early. Okay. There's a reason for that. So you get that, we capitalize on our time by getting that positive sleep, and then waking up early. So we capitalize on that time so that we can get more productive, more energetic, get a lot more done, and really do the things that we're afraid to do. Because at that time, there's a lot of things that we can do that we're afraid to do. Okay. Number three, and this video is getting long, so I'm kind of going to rush. Okay. Number three is have a strong morning ritual. And this really helped me as well. So when I first started, I was very shy. I was, like I was anxious socially and stuff like that. And what I did was I saw a video and they're talking about a morning ritual and how a lot of the successful people all have a morning ritual and allows them to be, vibrant, happy, and be on attack mode. I was like, okay, great. I'm going to have a strong morning ritual as well. So here's the morning ritual. And at this time, that when I say a strong morning ritual, I mean, it's things you do every single day and you're not on your phone. Too many of us, we wake up and the first thing we do is get on our phone. I feel guilty about that. A lot of times I've been guilty about that. However, when I eliminate that and actually had a routine, we all have a routine, but actually have a strong, powerful, empowering morning routine, when we do that, what happens is that we end up being in control of our day, and we end up being more creative, more powerful, depending on how you want to do it, right? We end up being in control of our day and control over ourselves instead of it being letting the day control us and losing control of ourselves. Okay, so the way you can attack that is by having a strong morning routine. Okay, so here's my morning routine, morning ritual. Okay, first thing I do is I wake up. As soon as I wake up, I'll say Alhamdulillah. That means all praises to God. Okay, that means that I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be alive. Okay, God has given me another day to live. So I say Alhamdulillah, and there's psychological stuff behind that as well. Then the next thing I do is I meditate. I call it MVA. I meditate. And I meditate, put my timer on my phone. No, I don't. My phone is on airplane mode at this moment. I don't go into and see my nerve. I open my timer, put 10 minutes, and I sit down and meditate. And I have the eye thingy too as well. Even it's weird. I was talking to my friend and I told her I'm used to sleep in a dark room. And then I said, I sleep in a dark room, but I still wear the eye mask. So we had a joke about that. So, I put the eye mask and I meditate for 10 minutes. And as soon as that 10 minutes is up, and when I meditate, I just, observe the breath going in and out. No thoughts. If I have a thought, I just ignore it and come back to the breath. 10 minutes. And then after that, then what I do is I put another 20 minutes and now I visualize. and I visualize how my day is going to be. I visualize how my ideal life is going to be. I visualize all the things that I want in my life, the money, all that kind of stuff. So this is going to help you make more money. Because if you wake up and you meditate, you clear your mind of these BS thoughts and these negative thoughts, and you eliminate it, and you separate yourself, and you realize all the things that is going on in your head, and you realize that you're messed up, your brain is broken, and you realize you're really a broken human being because of all the negative thoughts stuck in your head. And you realize that because you finally sat down alone with yourself, and you faced your fear of being alone with yourself. You finally sat down alone with yourself, without a phone, without music, without TV, without another person, without anybody, and you just sat with yourself. What happens is that you start to see the bullshit, okay? You start to see the BS that's coming in your head, and you're able to be like, okay, this is what's messing me up. And then you have the power to change that. You have the power to change that. Okay, so meditation starts, then visualization. So when you change that, if your mindset says all this BS is like, I can't make money, I'm not a wealthy person, that's not me, I'm not special, whatever, how are you going to make more money? If you have a thought in your head that says, I can't make money, how are you going to make money? You can't. You understand? If you have that in your thought, say, I can't make money, I can't make more money, I can't make more money. If you say that, then you're not going to make more money because you won't do the things that will make you money because you believe that you can't make money. So when you find that through the meditation, you can counter that. Okay. So the next thing is, and a lot of this is social programming. The next thing is visualization. So that when you visualize, you see all the things that you want. You visualize it, you feel it, you imagine it, and you have it as if you have it right now. And when you have that visualization session, by the time you come out, if you do it correctly for 20 minutes, you're going to feel amazing. A lot of times you're going to feel like you have it already. And it happens a lot. It happens a lot to me. And it's going to happen to you if you do it correctly and if you do it consistent and if you make it a daily success habit. Okay. So I meditate, I visualize, and the last thing I do is affirmations, MVA, meditation, visualization, affirmation, affirm. And that affirmation is the way to counter the negative BS in your head, or is a way to program yourself the positive ingredients, okay, with the positive ingredients. So, for example, if you want to make $1 million, maybe an affirmation or an incantation could be, I easily earn $1 million every single year, or I am a millionaire, stuff like that. So I have affirmations. When I first started, I was socially anxious and I wanted to be confident. So I used to wake up every single day and I used to meditate, and then I used to go to the bathroom with my book that has all my affirmations written on it, and I used to say, I am confident. And then I changed it and I said, why am I so confident? Because I realized that if you ask yourself the questions, then when you ask yourself the questions, your brain will come up with the answers. So I could say I am confident, my brain could say yes. But when I say, why am I so confident? My brain was like, okay, you're confident because of this. You're confident because of that. So now my brain is giving me feedback and telling me why I'm confident. Now I start to believe I'm confident. Okay, so that's the affirmations, right? So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if that helps, if you want me to talk more about that. I know a lot of people need help with that, okay? And then, so what I'll do after that is I'll pray tahajjud, and I'll pray, to a higher power. I believe in God, so I pray to God, okay? That's another topic. If you don't believe in God, I'd love to talk to you about that. I'd love to have a conversation. So let me know. So tahajjud, I pray to a higher power. I pray to God. Then the next thing, is I take before I pray to God, I take a cold shower. Okay, a cold shower. And when I say cold shower, I don't mean you take a half, I don't mean you take a half, you start off with warm and then you do slowly get to cold, you end it off with cold. No, I don't mean that. I mean, you wake up in the morning, you do the meditation, visualization, affirmation. Okay, I may do the affirmation after the cold shower, depending on the mood. Okay, so I'll go into the bathroom. I'll take the lever all the way to cold and then let the cold come in, and then I'll just go in. I'll go in and go under the cold. And at first it's going to at first it's going to be crazy. But then what you really want to do is accept that and really just be there, allow it to come to you and embody the pain, accept the pain and enjoy the pain. And then it's not a pain anymore. It's a great feeling. It feels great. I just had a cold shower, okay? And so when you do that and you have a lots of energy, you have better focus, you're more productive, you're healthier, it's better for your skin, it's better for the inflammation in your body. A lot of great things come from cold showers. So do it. If you want to make more money, what's that going to do is build your willpower. It's going to build your discipline. It's going to give you more energy so you can go out and do the things that make you more money. You understand what I'm saying? So if you really want to make money and if you really want to be successful, you got to do these things people are not willing to do. That's what successful people are. They were willing to do things other people are not willing to do. Even when they see the person, their friend, become successful, they find out, okay, he became successful because he did those things that I did not want to do. Then you ask him, okay, now that you saw that it works, would you be willing to do it? They won't. They are not willing to do it. So if you want to be successful, you need to really talk to yourself and say, hey, I want to be successful, then I got to take a cold shower. I got to do things I don't want to do. And guess what? When you start doing them, you end up loving to do them. I love cold showers. Okay, that's one of my remedies for everything. I tell everybody, hey, cold shower. Somebody's just sick, you gotta take cold showers, baby. I have not been sick in years. Okay, so it improves your immune system. Okay, so after that, I'll have a strong, healthy breakfast. This is all part of the morning routine. This is going to be about 2 hours, right? So I sleep at 8 p.m. I wake up around 2 a.m. And then from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., I'm meditating, I'm visualizing, I'm being grateful, I'm doing affirmations, I'm praying to God, I'm taking a cold shower, and then I'm having a strong, healthy breakfast. Okay, I'm having a strong, healthy breakfast. I'm not touching my phone, nothing. I'm just like one by one, boom, 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 boom. I'm just one by one, like a machine. You just want to do it like a machine. It's a routine. You just want to do it. And when you do it, what happens is you feel amazing. Okay, so have a strong, healthy breakfast. So things like eggs, right? Have some eggs, have some smoothie, have a smoothie, stuff like that, right? Whatever, you guys know, everybody has different things, whatever they want to do. Myself, ideally, I'll have 3 eggs in the morning. I'll have oatmeal. I'll have a smoothie. I'll have green tea, and I'll have some like porota we call it. It's like a bread, pita bread type thing, something like that, right? So I have that. Okay, so that's my ideal breakfast. But at least I'll have. Sometimes I'll have rice. Okay, but at least I'll have like some eggs and a smoothie and oatmeal. I'm good to go. Okay, so and it's a strong, healthy breakfast, and good for your body, good for your digestion, good for everything. Okay. Okay, so that was three. Number one was sleep early. Okay, take the fruits of that. Number two is wake up early. Okay, so take the fruits of that. Number three is have a strong morning ritual. Build the fruits. Okay, build the energy, build your day. Right? If you build that with energy and have an empowering morning ritual, the rest of the day feels amazing. Okay, and you build it. And so if you wake up not excited, that morning ritual can help you become excited. Okay, number four, work deeply. Okay, so everything we've done led up to the point to work deeply because we slept well. We slept early. Okay, we slept well and we slept early. And so because it's a habit now, it's gonna your body's gonna sleep well. So we slept early. We slept well now, and then we woke up early. So we have the morning juice. So we have that power in the morning, the productivity in the morning, and we have that willpower in the morning. Okay. Then we had a strong morning ritual. So we built ourselves up. We are ready to attack the day. We are in attack mode. We are feeling amazing. We told ourselves we're amazing. We're confident. We told ourselves we can do it. We told ourselves we're powerful. We told ourselves that we are wealthy. We told ourselves all these things that are empowering. And now we are ready to work deeply. And now you'll be able to work deeply because you have all this momentum. You slept early. You woke up early. You meditated. You visualized. You affirmed. You had a strong, healthy breakfast. You took a cold shower. You are on top of the world. People are still sleeping, and even when they wake up, they ain't gonna do that. And so you did that. You feel on top of the world. You're ready to attack the day. You're ready to work deeply. And when I say work deeply, it has to do with Cal Newport's book, Deep Work. And he says when you're working. So here's the thing: with focus is very important when you're working. Okay, and according to some studies I read somewhere, when you're working and your focus breaks, it takes 20 minutes to get back to that focus. So how valuable is your time? Too many of us when we're working, oh no, the text, oh okay, blah, blah, blah. That's why you're not getting anything done. The reason why I can get more done from 3 a.m. to 12 p.m. Compared to a month before that is because no phones, no distractions, just deep work. That's it. Just work. Just deep work. Just working deeply, immensely, just in there, just working. Sure, there's breaks in between, but working, not letting other things break my focus. A text, that's going to break your focus, taking you away from your thoughts, whatever you're having. Okay. So work deeply. Okay. So for myself, I would start working anywhere from 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. And what I want to do is I want to have at least 1 hour session, 1 hour to 90-minute session of work before I got to go off to pray at the mosque, which is right now it's around like 6:15 p.m., 6:15 a.m. I mean, so the morning prayer. So I will, if I feel amazing. If I do that, I feel amazing, right? And when I do that, I feel amazing. So I like to do that. So that will be, I'll be working deeply. No phones, not, still haven't touched my phone, guys. I still haven't touched my phone. Just leave my phone and then start working. Just do something. And here's the thing about deep work. You want to do your most important task, the gnarliest task, the hardest task. You want to eat the frog. I learned this from Brian Tracy. You want to eat the frog, right? Do you want to eat a frog? Nobody wants to eat the frog. But if you know that you have to eat that frog, you might as well eat it first thing in the morning. Okay? You eat it and get it out the way. You don't want to ruin the rest of your day doing other things and thinking, damn, I gotta eat that frog. Damn it, just eat the frog. Just eat it. Just eat it. Okay? Just eat it. This is a mental thing. It's a discipline thing. It's a success habit. And so you want to eat the frog early in the mornings, right? And the first thing in the day, don't waste your time doing these little things. Don't fall into the trap and the temptation of like, hey, this is a big task. Let me just do these small things, get it out the way. Then I'll start the big thing. No, that's not going to work, okay? Because that willpower, that motivation, that momentum, you want to use it to go on the big thing and attack it. And then when you finish that big thing, then like the little things like easy to do. But if you're doing little things, it's hard to go and do the big things. And then you fool yourself into thinking you've done something, but you didn't do the most important thing. So eat the frog, okay? Just eat the frog, okay? And so my deep work time, so I'll be working from 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, so 4 a.m. like I'll finish my breakfast 4 a.m. 4:30 is gonna be around that time, and I'll my well, work time right like my where I'm not letting anybody come in my day. Nobody's coming, okay? And 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm just gonna be working deep work. I'll have break time to eat. I'll have time to take a nap, like a 30-minute nap, 45-minute nap. I'll have some time to read a book. But these are part of building myself and being productive. These are part of me working. This is part of my work day. Reading is part of my work day. Okay, taking a nap is part of my work day, so that I could be more effective. Okay, eating is part of my work day. Okay, because we'll talk about that later. Okay, so that's number four. Number five. Eat healthy and eat well. This is what allowed me. Because I noticed this for myself. It allowed me to make more money because I was able to eat healthy and eat well. Okay, when I say eat healthy and eat well, let's attack eat healthy. When I say eat healthy, stop eating these fast food. Stop eating this terrible food. Stop eating this canned food. Stop eating this food that's not really good for your body, right? Your body, this is a machine, right? If you got a Lamborghini, you're gonna put premium oil in there. Okay, so you don't put like cheap oil in there. Put good high quality oil. This is a body, so you need to really take care of that. This is your body, your vehicle, so you need to take care of that. And if you want to learn more about it, read the book Ultra Mind Solution. Tell you how when the foods you eat, it affects your body, affects your mind, and stuff like that. And if your mind is not right, how are you gonna make money? If your body's not right, you're not gonna feel good. Too many of us don't feel good, and so we don't want to do work. Our brain is broken. Our brain is broken. And if your brain is broken, you're not gonna get anything done. Okay? You're gonna say, "Hey, I want to do this," but you don't do it. What happened? Your brain is broken. Okay, right? Because you told yourself, "I'm gonna do it," and then you end up not doing it. That's a broken brain. It's broken. Okay, that's what Mark Hyman talks about in the Ultra Mind Solution. Okay, so read that book. Eat healthy. So when I say eat healthy, I mean drink smoothies. It gives you lots of energy, right? It's a great way to take that greens inside your body and make you feel healthy. You're gonna feel alive. You're gonna be able to think better. You're gonna be able to be clearer. You're gonna be able to have more energy. You're gonna be more present. You're gonna be more focused. You're gonna make more money. Okay, so eat. I'm telling you, these are success habits. Don't overlook this stuff. Okay, don't overlook this stuff. You are not greater than your environment, and you are not greater than what you eat. You need to eat good stuff so that you can perform well and you can perform great. You need to eat great things. Okay, things that eat. And you know this. Sometimes you eat some food. What happens? You feel lazy. Sometimes you eat some food. What happens? You feel energetic. Boom. So obviously, food has a massive effect on your body. Okay, and on your mood and on your energy and focus. I actually have a book coming out. Um, uh, I guess I'll put it down below later on, but it talks all about that stuff. Okay, so eat healthy and then eat well. When I say eat well, I found for myself, okay, that when I eat well, meaning like because I fall into the trap, I'm working and I forget to eat. Okay, and so when I say eat well, I mean eat throughout the day. Like actually eat, actually feed yourself. Right? If you don't feed yourself, you're not gonna have energy. So actually feed yourself. So eat well. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. This is gonna officially start on Tuesday. Actually, I lied. This is officially going to start on Sunday, which is tomorrow. The reason why is because this is important. Okay, it's very important, and it's going to really help to become successful because you feel nourished enough to go attack the day, right? So for myself, I'm going to be eating actually 7 times during the day. And no, I'm not going to be eating lots of food, but I'm going to be eating consistently to make sure I have good food. The reason why, of course, fasting, all that kind of stuff works. The reason why is because I have a goal of becoming bigger and that kind of stuff. So, of course, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to eat around 3 a.m., 3:30. I'm going to eat at 9 a.m. I mean, 7 a.m. Then I'm going to eat at 9 a.m. Then I'm going to eat at 12 p.m. Then I'm going to eat at 3 p.m. Then I'm going to eat at 5 p.m., which is like a little snack, and at 7:30 p.m. after my workout. Okay, so that brings me to okay. So part of eating healthy and eating well, drinking smoothies, drinking lots of fruits, eating lots of veggies with your meals. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, do it. Just do it and try it for yourself and see the effect. Just try it for a week and see the effect. You will feel like a different person. Every time I do that, I fall. I fall to eating, not taking care of, and not eating healthy, not eating well. But as soon as I do this, 2 days in, I feel like a different person, completely different person. And it can happen the same for you as well. Drink lots of water. Okay, there's also this. Hey, 70% of your body is something like that. 70%, right? A majority of our body is water. Drink water, baby. And that means eliminate all these carbonated drinks. Eliminate sodas, juice, all that stuff. Unless it's smoothies and stuff like that. Just drink water. Just drink water. Your majority of yourself is water. Drink water, and you'll see the difference. Just you'll see the difference. If you want to know the benefits of it, just do some research. Okay, drink lots of water. Okay, that brings me to number 6, which is exercise and fitness. Every single day, you want to move your body because this is a physique, and you're made to move. You're a human being, and you're made to move. You're made to be active, and you're not made to be sitting down. Okay, and you're not made to be lazy. You're made to move. And one thing is, energy is uh, emotion or something like that. Energy and motion. Or I don't know. Emotion is energy in motion. So if you want to feel good, you want to feel vibrant, you want to feel energetic, you want to feel happy, then you need to go ahead and move. Move, right? Exercise, fitness, take care of your body. When you take care of your body, you feel good, your self esteem rises. Now you feel like you can take over the world, and you will be able to take over the world when you're working. Okay, so exercise and fitness, that's very important. Okay, so those are the 6 things. Okay, I have some bonuses as well, but let's recap how these 6 habits daily will make you a lot of money. Sleeping early, well, you're not wasting time by hanging out, so that's gonna make you a lot of money. Waking up early, well, when you wake up early, everybody's sleeping, you're quiet, you have more willpower, you have more energy. That's gonna make you a lot more money. Number 3 is have a strong morning ritual. Well, you're building up the day, you're building yourself up, and you're being in control over the day, so you can be in control of how much money you make as well. And through visualization, meditation, affirmation, you can reprogram your brain to feel wealthy so you do wealthy things. Number 4 is work deeply. Well, if you're not working, and if you're not working effectively, and if you're not working with focus, you're not going to get anything great done. Okay, so work deeply. Number 5 is eat healthy and eat well. If you're not eating, if you're not putting good fuel into your body, you will not be getting a good output. If you're not putting good input, you're not going to get a good output. Okay, so make sure you eat healthy and eat well, and eat for myself, eat consistently as well. Number six is exercise and fitness. Well, if you just buy a Lamborghini and just leave it in your garage for a year, you think it's gonna function well? It's not. You need to drive that car, okay? So, drive your car, okay? Drive yourself, move yourself, go for walks, go to the gym, be consistent every single day. Do something every single day to move your body and get it into your body, okay? You'll see a lot of great things happen out of that. And so now I have some bonuses, okay? And this video got much longer. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought I could get this video done in 10 minutes, but I love giving value and I love sharing and I love giving you my experiences and I love helping you and I love inspiring you. And so the video is 35 minutes. It is what it is, okay? Like the video if you loved the fact that I talked more about every point instead of just gave you the point. Because I had to sell you on these points. I had to tell you, yes, do this, right? I have to make you inspired enough so you do this and vice versa. So I feel good too. Okay, and I feel good enough to do it myself too. Okay, so here's some bonuses that I have, and if you do this, this will help you. Not only will it improve your day, it will improve your life, and it will improve your success as well. Okay, so bonus number one is positive thinking and gratitude. Okay, and when I say that, I mean I have two things that I say. It's like sleep to gratitude and wake up with gratitude. What that means is this is one of my habits that helps me when I wake up. When I follow this, I wake up and I feel happy and I feel positive all throughout the day and everything's amazing and nothing phases me and it just feels great. Okay. I feel unstoppable. I feel amazing. I feel energetic. I just feel great. And I just want to talk to people and I just want to give to people. And let's say if something doesn't happen in the business, I'm still happy because I'm grateful for all the things that happen. And all the successful people will tell you gratitude, being more grateful will lead to more riches, something like that. Okay. So what I do, and because you want to be positive throughout the day, you don't want to think negative. When you think negative, it's not going to help you. Okay. People are like, "Oh, be realistic, ASM." Hey, it's a given. We know what's going on. We know. Okay, we know. But if I'm gonna live this life, then why not give myself that boost? Sure, I know what's happening, but I'll be positive. I'll be positive. At least that way I can control my life towards the direction I want to go towards. Okay, that's another video, but think positively. So what I do before I go to sleep, first thing I do, and it's part of a hadith, those of you that are Muslim, it's actually a Sahaba, a companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was peace be upon him, who was given the uh, he said that that man will go to paradise, something like that. And then, so one of the other companions wanted to know what he did, and wanted to know that, and what habit, what discipline, what thing did he do, what behavior did he do that makes him, what does he do that makes him to go paradise? Because he wanted to do that as well. So he came to his house. He's like, hey, I want to live with you. Can I stay over for one day or something like that? He's like, okay, great, as your guest. So he stayed over as a guest. And throughout the day, he saw nothing exceptional. He wasn't worshiping so much. He wasn't doing anything exceptional. And so the guy's like, I can't figure it out. So he asked him, hey, what are you doing so differently? Okay, what are you doing so differently that's giving you, like what are you doing? What's your secret? And the guy said, well, the first thing I do before I go to sleep is I forgive everyone of the day. I forgive everyone and I go to sleep. Think about that. How many of us are holding grudges over other people? How many of us got mad today? Maybe you were driving and the one guy, he gave you the middle finger and you're just like, oh, screw that guy. And then you went to sleep with that bad and negative emotion. It doesn't help you. It does not help you. Okay. So what you want to do is before you go to sleep is you want to forgive everyone. Forgive everyone. Whatever it is, it's not going to help you. It doesn't matter. There's no point of holding on to anything. No point. No point. Just let it go. You can deal with it later, but just let it go. Just forgive them. They were human beings. They made mistakes. Whatever. Forgive them. Say, hey, no, I forgive that person. I fully let it go. Now you let it go out of your body and you forgive them as well. You feel great. Now you don't have this negative tension, this bad tension inside you. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, what I do, so I have to sleep to gratitude and I forgive everyone. Then the next thing I do, before I doze off to sleep, while I have my affirmations that are playing in the background, okay, what I do is I think of everything that I can be grateful for that day every single thing from little to small, from big, from, I mean, from little to big to small, whatever it is, just every single thing. I just think of one and I say, I'm grateful for this. I say, Alhamdulillah for this, Alhamdulillah, meaning all praise to God for this. All three. You can say, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for that. And you want to keep doing that until you fall to sleep. Until you fall, like, you should not consciously say, okay, I'm done. No, you just fall asleep and you just end up being done because you knocked out. Okay, that's how it should happen. So you want to sleep to gratitude. So what happens is you wake up. I mean, so what? Before you go to sleep. So at first, when you first try, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. So you'll be like, I'm grateful that I made $200 today. Okay. I'm grateful that um, and it's going to be difficult for you to find something. So then what you do is you at first what's going to happen is you're going to find the big things and you'll be grateful for that. Then because you didn't fall asleep yet, your job is still to look for more grateful things that you can be grateful for. Then you say, I'm grateful that I could see today. I'm grateful that I wake up today. I'm grateful that I was able to walk today. I'm grateful for that person smiled at me. I'm grateful that I was able to walk outside my house today. I'm grateful for that I have clothes today. I'm grateful that I was able to drink water today. I'm grateful that I was able to speak today. I'm grateful for the saliva in my mouth. I'm grateful for being able to speak my mind. I'm grateful that I can hear. I'm grateful for my eyebrows. Don't even think about that. I'm grateful for the nose hairs. I'm grateful for my smile. I'm grateful for my ear hairs. I'm grateful for my body. And then you just keep going in. You just keep going in until you knock out. And you find the smallest things to be grateful for. And when that happens, and you find those smallest things to be grateful for, you start to feel amazing. And you start to feel grateful. And you start to feel happy. And you start to feel like things are happening your way. And life is going exactly as it should go. And you are being blessed. Because you are. You are blessed. And so when you go through that routine, you're gonna fall asleep. When you wake up, you're gonna feel amazing, bro. Or girl, sister, right? You're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna feel unstoppable. And it's gonna translate to the next day, the day when you wake up. That day is gonna be amazing. Right? Would you rather go through the day miserable or would you rather go through the day happy? Let me know in the comments. Would you rather go through the day miserable or would you rather go through the day happy? For myself, I'd rather go through the day excited, enthusiastic, joyous. Of course. I'd rather go through the day feeling unstoppable and feeling happy and feeling grateful. I'd rather go through that day. And so you can do that. Successful people, they know this, that they're in control of their circumstances. And they have the ability to be in control of those circumstances, and that they can do things and manipulate things so that they can get the result that they want. So if they want to feel happy, they know they can't just leave it up to whatever. They have to do something, and it's not like they just let things happen. They make things happen. So they go to sleep with gratitude. And if you go to sleep with gratitude, you'll be happy. Okay. I study happiness a lot because I was depressed. So I studied happiness a lot. So I can help you. If you have problems with being happy, I can help you. Okay. So just let me know. Okay, so sleep to gratitude. And then the next thing is wake to gratitude. When you wake up to gratitude. Right, so what I do is, like I said, I wake up and I say Alhamdulillah, right? All praise. There's actually a dua, those of you guys who guys know. But you say Alhamdulillah, that means like all praises to God, and you say that when you wake up. Right? There's actually like a dua that you should say as a Muslim when you wake up, right? But if you're not, just say I'm grateful. All praises. No, I'm grateful for waking up today. Be grateful for that day, and just be grateful. Okay, and so now you slept to gratitude, woke up to gratitude. Now your life is filled with gratitude. You're going to be oozing out of energy. You're going to be oozing out of happiness, positivity. People are going to love you. You're going to love yourself. And you're just going to be like, where was this person all this time? Where was this person? And you're just going to love your life. You're just going to love being you. Okay. You're going to feel so good. And another thing is it's okay to feel good. Okay. It's okay to feel good because that's how we were born. Natural. Go back to natural. Remember? Babies, they feel amazing. They're so happy. Let's go back to being babies. Okay. And then the third thing is smile always. So when you wake up, all praise to God, and then smile, right? Smile. Look at yourself in the mirror and smile. Look at yourself. Actually, I know a lot of we don't do this, but look at yourself in the mirror through the pupils, eye contact, and say, "I love myself. I love you." and smile. It's beneficial. Self-esteem like a high self-esteem is one of the greatest precursors of success. So if you want to be successful, if you want to make money, you need to have a high self-esteem, and you need to cultivate that self-esteem. You need to build that self-esteem to do that. Okay. And the last thing is social media boycott. Okay. And all successful people, they understand that they're not reactive, they're proactive. And so when you're scrolling on your phone, you're being reactive and you're being programmed. And so they boycott social media. They're not wasting time. Okay. So they boycott social media. So hey, all throughout the day, you saw my day. I just scheduled my day in front of you. I just literally scheduled it in front of you right now. And no social media is in there. My social media usage is probably going to be like after the gym for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes when I'm like responding to people. That's about it. Right? You don't have time to think about what other people are doing. Stop going to Instagram, guys. Stop going to Instagram and looking at these pictures of women that for no reason. Stop doing that. Stop it. It's not going to help you. You're wasting your time. What are you doing? Woman, stop going to Instagram and scrolling through and seeing what other women are up to and seeing what other people are up to and just for no reason. It's not going to help you. From now on, let's make a decision that we're only going to be doing the things that are going to help us and that are going to move us forward. Scrolling on Instagram is not going to help us move us forward. No matter whatever BS you tell yourself. You say, oh no, I follow these successful people, it helps me. You're fooling yourself. Read a book instead. Read a book instead. Or if you're going to use that social media, use it proactively, consciously. Like, okay, this is my 10 minutes. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to get it. Oh, I need to use it intentionally. Like, okay, you say I follow successful people, it gets me motivated. Great. Okay, so why don't you just, why don't you, when you feel like you need to get motivated, or when you feel like you need that juice, go to the page, look at that success habit, feel motivated, and go out. Don't lay down and just scroll. And so it's not helping you. Okay, it's not helping you. It's a disease. We need to stop that disease of social media boycott. Okay, so I hope this video helped. Video got long. I hope you guys got value out of this video. Like this video if you enjoyed all my habits. Let me know in the comments below which one is difficult for you. For me, it was sleep. Okay, sleep is it's very difficult. Actually, sleep and eating. Okay, it's very difficult for me. Sometimes I don't sleep enough, and sometimes I end up sleeping too much because I don't sleep enough. Okay, and sometimes I eat too much. I mean, actually, that never happens. Sometimes I don't need enough, okay? And so those are the things that I struggle with. Working deeply and all that other stuff, positive thinking, I love it. I love it. It feels so good. Oh my God, it feels great. And I want to pass that on to you as well. So try these habits. Let me know if you're going to try it. And let me know if you're going to get on this journey with me as well. And let's make a lot of money. Let's make a lot of money. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below. Also, share this video if you think this is valuable, if you think somebody can get benefit from this. If you got value out of this, then other people will get value out of it. So share this video and let them get the message as well. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, in life, you cannot win by being on defense. You can only win by being on attack mode. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Subscribe to the channel, by the way. I forget to say that. Subscribe to the channel. All right. My name is Al-Mamun, and all I want to do is impact millions of people's lives every single day. It starts with you. Peace.